The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
Depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it at first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal, Oil, and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Welcome into the Lomira Athletic Association here in the pregame show in Lomira as they take on the Mayville Cardinals in this conference rivalry matchup. The last time these two teams met, it was a 17-4 victory for the Lady Lions of Lomira. It was dominant fashion. 18 hits and 17 runs for Lomira. 8 hits and 7 runs in the first inning. It was a fantastic first inning for them. Justin Schwartzman alongside Cameron Hatcher here from Lomira. Cam, welcome back to Lomira.
It has been a little under a year, I guess, since I've been here. Was here at tournament time last year. Fortunate enough to cover the Lions in a tournament game by myself. I don't know who made that call, but hopefully the folks of Lomira will welcome me back with open arms. Excited to watch some softball today, man. They have a strong team and a strong program. It's going to be fun to watch this year.
They have a good team. They're 8-2 on the year. They had a chance just to chat with Stacy Clark before this one. They went down to Waterloo last weekend. They played a really good Mineral Point team and took a 2-0 loss. They picked up a victory against Waterloo, and they had a loss in a conference, their first conference loss last week against Campbellsport. So there's a three-way tie at the top of the Flyway Conference right now between Laconia, Lomira, and Campbellsport. Campbellsport lost to Laconia. Laconia lost to Lomira, and Lomira lost to Campbellsport. So kind of rotation right now.
Log jam at the top, man. That makes for some great softball, especially heading in to second half of the season and approaching tournament time. Should be a lot of fun.
I think we see it within softball and baseball. I think both the Flyway Conference is so tough at the top in both sports. I think there's not a big drop-off between the bottom teams either. You look the other weekend, Laconia sitting in the middle portion, the top portion of the conference in baseball. They lost to Campbellsport, who hadn't had a conference win yet this year. I think you see that throughout the Flyway Conference in almost every sport. We'll take a short break. We'll come back, and we'll talk about both of these teams after this on RP and JLF.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling Only Guide Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better.
Back here in Lomira, the 8-2 Lions take on the 0-11 Mayville Cardinals, a team that had a lot of seniors last year and a lot of senior leadership. Then they lost a ton, and they're very young, very, very young team. A lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores, a couple freshmen. It's been a tough season for Mayville, but for Lomira, another banner season here. And right now they sit tied at the top of the conference, not really needing any help. They split with Campbell Sport, and Laconia were to lose it, and they beat Laconia for the second time. It would just be them and Laconia at the top of the conference unless Laconia beats Campbell Sport again. So, I mean, they kind of own their own destiny right now in this Flyweight Conference camp.
Handle business and write your own story, and I know they like being in the driver's seat there, especially as we get down here to the second half of the season and getting closer to tournament time. So we get the captains meeting and meeting with the umpires here, getting all the specifics of the field, any ins and outs they might need to know before the game gets going.
Boy, and that's something else, too. Jeff and I were having a conversation about that on Sunday, is that, playoffs, baseball, softball, it May starts this week. That's 3 weeks away.
Man, it's here.
It's here. Like, why are we talking about that already? Because we're almost there. And now you look at it and you go to this. WLA, a team who sits at that top of the conference as well, and they played a really good game against Lomira, 7-4. They're in the same regional. Mayville's in that same regional as Lomira, and so is Laconia, as well as Omro. 5 Flyweight Conference teams are all in that regional, and that just makes it difficult. You play each other. Most of them are going to play each other possibly 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Multiple times, which, it does good for building rivalries and things like that. But when you're seeing the same teams over and over again before you can even get out of your regional, it can get frustrating at times.
Oh, most definitely can get frustrating. I think it causes, last year we saw the Lomira and Laconia teams that saw each other so much in the regular season, they end up playing in the playoffs. And the same thing with Mayville and Laconia. And teams that possibly could go down to Goodman Diamond in Madison, they just have to play each other in the same regional, and it's tough.
Right.
So the starting lineups for both teams in the circle today, and batting first will be Janelle Youngbeck for Mayville. Rosalind Selsing will be the designated player, and bat second, she will be the designated player for the Flex, Demita Wheeler today. Batting third and doing the catching, number 7, Pearl Whittick. Batting fourth and playing shortstop, number 9, Lillian Mansueto. Batting fifth and wearing number 3 and playing second base, Megan Promersberger. The third baseman and batting sixth, number 13, Lenny Carpenter. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 8, Carly Selsing. In right field and batting eighth, number 6, Bella Schabel. And in center and batting ninth, number 1, Allison Mookie. For the Lomira Lions, the lineup changes around a little bit. They move some pieces in and out and around the lineup. Not really in and out, just up and down the lineup. Brianna Free finds her way towards the top of the lineup. It'll be Trista Gossner, as always, to lead things off and play short. Playing third will be Brianna Free, and batting second, Isabel Westfall will bat third and do the catching. Batting fourth and doing the pitching will be Lily Christian. Batting fifth and be the designated player today, number 13, Haley Kasperi. Batting sixth and playing center field, number 21, Tori Thomas. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 7, Eleanor Collies. Batting eighth and playing first base, Addie Benke. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 29, Kennedy Gable. And in left, the flex, Riley Warner. Short break. We'll be back after the national anthem with first pitch here from the Lomira Athletic Association after this.
At the cabin.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
You know, when the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Welcome into Lomira. First pitch will be between the battery mates of Lily Christian and Isabel Westfall. It'll be Janelle Youngbeck, the pitcher, to step in for Mayville, and we are just about ready to get underway from Lomira. Christian winds and fires, and an outside corner for a called strike. I almost went to the computer, Cam. I was so quick with it. I was ready for it. Yeah,
you're ready. So if the scoreboard is wrong, hop in that chat and let us know because I'm the one running it.
Next one outside from Christian, missed just a little bit. Speaking of that, I can pull that up.
And I should not have any excuses today. I'm not running anything else.
All right. I respect it. Christian comes home from the circle. We're going to
1-2.
Way out in front of that one was Janelle Youngbeck. A lot of tail on that one.
Did not quite. I think she was counting on a different pitch there.
The 1-2. Too low, 2-2. Lily Christian gets the start today. They give Cass Berry the partial day off. She is the designated player, or DH, today. 2-2 pitch to Janelle Youngbeck. Just missed outside, runs it full. Good battle here from Youngbeck. Down 1-2 early. Claws her way back into the count and into full count now. The DH and designated player Rosalind Selsing sits on deck. The left-hander. Payoff pitch from Christian. Chopped on the ground to third. Freeze got a charge in on it. Plays it with the bare hand. Throws on to first. Over the head of the first baseman. And Youngbeck's going to go her way to two. She will be in there with a slide. It's an infield single and a throwing error from third base. Yes, a throwing error. Don't agree with me?
I'll agree with it.
Okay.
Throw was uncatchable or pretty close to it.
Yeah, I agree. And again, it was hit so softly that Youngbeck was going to beat that out pretty much all the time. Brings up Rosalind Selsing. A slap hitter. First pitch up and away, 1-0. Haven't seen much of this Mayville Cardinals team this year. I think the second time I've seen them. The only other time I saw them is when they played Lomira, which they've got a much better start than they had the last time they played. That went in there for a strike. Didn't really have any base runners in that one. They finally put a run across in that bottom of the third. They actually scored 4 to keep the game alive.
That's a tough spot to be in as well, to be down that much and know you've got to score just to keep the game going.
That one below the knees to Selsing. It's 2-1 now. Patience at the plate from Mayville right now. Wires infield looks like this. At third base, it's free. Gossner at short. Gable at second, and Benke at first. That one in there for a strike. Westfall behind the plate. Christian in the circle. It's Tori Thomas in center field. Riley Warner doing the flexing position and playing left, and in right will be Eleanor Collies.
It's going to be fun watching Lily Christian in the circle today. Got a lot of speed behind that ball and excellent movement on several different pitches we've seen her throwing in warm-up so far. Check the swing. Did she go? Yes, she did.
It was an ugly one right there from Rosalind Selsing. The slap hit kind of just choked up on it and just missed it. That'll bring up Pearl Winnick doing the catching today for Mayville. Mansueto on deck. Runner in scoring position in Janelle Youngbeck. That one just missed from Lily Christian. Down and away, 1-0. Probably about as close as they come on that one.
Half-inch higher, and would be arguing why that wasn't a strike for sure.
Winnick batting third today for Mayville. That one too far outside. 2-0 now. That's one thing at Cam. I know you haven't seen Lomira yet this year, but they live there. They're trying to go to that outside corner at all times, whether it's Kasperi, Christian, Gable, any of them pitching. That's where they're trying to go with it.
That's smart moves.
At times she'll get the call. It's 2-1.
That one up a little higher than the last two. Still nicking that outside corner, but a great pitch, especially with that speed and movement. Tough for batters to catch up to and even hit it to opposite field.
That one zoomed in enough for you today, Cam? That one fouled down the right field line. 2-2 now. Am I zooming in enough for you today?
I guess that'll work. I guess that'll work.
Come on. Got my number one critic here.
You guys did it. You gave me the doctor name. Now,
I know.
I've got to inspect all the camera shots.
I feel like that one's pretty good today.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot. That's doctor worthy right
all
there.
right. I'll take it. The 2-2 pitch from Christian. Swing and a miss. Way behind it was Pearl Winnick. Blew the fastball by her.
That'll bring up Mansueto. 2 down, runner on second.
Mansueto actually picked up a pair of homers yesterday in a 15-5 loss to the Foxes of Omro.
Could be in a groove here. Put some runs on the board early.
Mayville in danger of stranding Youngbeck on second after a leadoff single and a throwing error. Mansueto watches the first pitch, clip the inside corner. It's 0-1, and Isabel Westfall takes a tumble behind the plate. And she's just laughing. Almost seems embarrassed.
Probably a little. No,
that's okay.
Knows she's live, but that's all right.
0-1. Blowing outside, 1-1.
Excellent job from Westfall to get out there to that one. Diving low and away. Made the quick play, turn on it.
You see some pretty good catchers in this flyweight conference. Westfall, one of them over at Laconia. Kendall Plime, another one of those good catchers. 1-1 pitch. Way behind that one is Mansueto. It's 1-2. I think reaching back for a little bit extra on those last couple pitches was Lily Christian.
Not messing around. Let's get down to business.
Yep, Christian and her family's farm doing a great job making Lomira smell fantastic with some aroma today.
Smells like money.
Yep, liquid gold it smells like, actually, as they call it around here. 1-2 between Mansueto and Christian. Westfall, one of those players that wears an earpiece, but the pitcher, Lily Christian, wears one as well, so there are no calls that have to be made. 1-2 in the dirt. Westfall can't get that one in front of her. Goes to the backstop, and Youngbeck easily into third base on the wild pitch.
Good heads-up base running there. Good jump. Saw that pass ball. Easy take third. See if Mansueto can put the bat on the ball here. Sounds like we might have a chase breaking out behind us.
Yeah.
Beagles are getting after it.
2-2 up and away, 3-2. I was wondering what that was. I was like, I heard a dog. The dogs were barking, I guess. Oh, there they are. Yep, they're going at it with each other. I like that. That's quality. The payoff pitch between Christian and Mansueto. Up and away, ball 4. Mansueto draws the walk. Good battle right there from Lillian Mansueto. Found herself down early in the count, 1-2, but battled her way back. Draws the 2-out walk. Runners on the corners now for Megan Promersberger.
Lions get the play called here for what we assume will be a Mansueto steal to second.
You would think in this situation. In theory.
In theory.
That one splits the plate to Promersberger. It's 0-1. Beagle's having a good time, man.
Having a great day. Beautiful spring day.
Not really. A little windy, kind of cold.
Could be worse.
It could be worse. It could be 50, not 65. The 0-1. Promersberger behind that one. Mansueto will take the base on defensive indifference. Not worried about her as it's an 0-2 count to Megan Promersberger. The 0-2 from Christian to Promersberger. Up. Didn't chase. 1-2 now. Changes the eye levels, did Christian, but
good pitch to burn there. I know you want to get it in there for a strike, but if you're going to miss one, that's a good one to miss on right there. Like you said, changing the eye level of that pitch here. See what she follows back with, low and in. Doesn't hit for a ball.
That little, almost like a screwball, the way that moves, just arm side run towards that right-handed batter. That's tough. It's a tough pitch to pick up out of the hand, a tough pitch to swing at, a pitch to even take.
Now we know the outcome of the last game. Do you come in? Strike 3, there it is.
Struck out the side effectively did Lily Christian. 1 hit, 1 error, no run scored. 2 are left aboard in the top half of the first for Mayville. Cam, we'll get to your thought right after this.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field.
It'll be the left-handed Trista Gossner to lead things off for Lomira. Battery mates of Janelle Youngbeck and Pearl Wittick will go to work for Mayville today. Demita Wheeler over at first. She's the flex today. Promersberger at second. Mansueto at short. Carpenter at third. Selsing, Mookie, and Schabel, the outfield from left to right. First pitch, up to the slap hitting Gossner and Cam. We'll get to your thought here. You were talking about what's the mentality for a game like this, knowing the outcome.
The outcome of the previous game, you come in, you're the starter, different starter. Nice bunt laid down here to start things off. Bang, just like that. Runner on first.
That's the objective of a slap hitter right there.
That is. I love seeing it, man. It's fast-paced. Yep. They're halfway down that line before you even know what's going on.
So back to your thumb.
One more time. If you're the pitcher coming in, you know the outcome the last time you faced this team. Are you coming in full-on attack mode? Let's see if we can get out of here in 2.5 innings. Or are you coming in going, all right, this is what I've been struggling with. This is what I need to work on. Today's the perfect time to do it.
And I think that's it. I think there's a little bit of both. I think it comes with the coaching as well. Pitch was up. Whittick couldn't hold on to it. It's a stolen base for Trista Gostner. About as easy as they come. Now runners on second base in scoring position for the third baseman, Brianna Free. But as I was saying, I think it's an attack mentality, but it's also on the coaching staff. They're the one calling the pitches.
Yep.
Free fouls one away off the top of the concession stand, 1-1. I think that makes a big difference too, as I know like your best practice is probably a game, and you have to get to that point for you to be able to start trying things like that. But I think that's the thing, is get to that point first. 1-1, up and away. Runner goes to third, throws into the outfield. They're going to call Gostner out. They say that count remains 1-1, but I think they're saying that when Gostner went to third, or she left early. Now I got to find that button. Left base early. That's pretty easy.
There you go.
The 1-1 up and away. 2-2. 2-1. That's the second time this year Trista Gostner's been called out for that. That one, the last time was on a tag-up situation. That one saying she left early on a steal. Free fouls that one back into the fence, and my camera didn't even move. All right.
Still in focus and everything.
Yep. This whole new zip tie situation, that's going to – things are going to get done with that.
I might have to sign off on that doctorate.
2-2 pitch to Brianna Free, way up. That one made me nervous. I flinched a little bit.
Not so much as a flinch.
Oh, nervous.
I got the Crocs on in two-wheel drive today. I'm all business, baby.
You're not in all-wheel drive? Always got to
sir.
be. Payoff pitch to Free. Popped him up.
Straight up.
That one's pretty high, and it'll be the pitcher, Janelle Youngbeck, to make the grab. So it could be about the weirdest way to go 3 up and 3 down. It'll be the 3-hole Isabel Westfall to come up. Westfall has all kinds of power. She may not show it and look like she has power, but she can hit the ball into the gaps, and that's where she's trying to go, is the right center gap, left center gap, and she's got the speed to leg out a triple. First pitch attacked right to that right field line, and right fielder comes in on it. Can't make the catch. It'll be a double for Isabel Westfall. Was a tough play for Schaubel. The wind kind of held that ball up there. So a 2-out double for Isabel Westfall. Puts a runner in scoring position for Lomira.
Right on cue. I know we're not that far from home plate. I like to think that she heard you and said, here you go, Justin.
Yeah, and that brings up Lily Christian, who, in the games I've covered, Lillian Christian has been pretty good. I mean, I say pretty good. She has hit, I think, now 4 or 5 home runs on the season.
Pretty decent.
And has
pretty decent.
18, 19 RBIs. In the games we've done, or that I've done when I've been here, she has 9 RBIs. So 4 games. That's a 4-game slate. No. And that one kind of hit off the hands, but I think it's going to fall.
Still going to get out there.
And it's going to be an RBI single. It's 1-0. Christian helps her own cause, and Lomira takes the early lead. What do they call those, Cam? The old Texas Leaguers.
Texas Leaguers.
Maybe it's more of a baseball term than a softball term. But the old Texas Leaguer makes it 1-0. It'll be a courtesy runner for the pitcher. It will be
number 5.
I got to remember. I got to do my
catch the name on the back of the
jersey.
It
is McKenna Casper will come in and run. And that'll bring up Haley Caspering.
So we've got a Casper and a Caspering?
Yep.
Okay.
They make it really easy on us around here. First pitch from Janelle Youngbeck. A little bit high. I don't know. I keep going to the computer.
Didn't reset the count from the last.
Yeah,
one.
I'm so used to it. The 1-0. Right there at the knees, the Casperi, it is 1-1.
Can tell the Lions looking to be aggressive on the base path.
A lot of speed on this team. The 1-1. Casperi flies that one down the right field line. It's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Wind blowing in today. Going to be a tough task to hit one out of here, especially because it's blowing almost straight in. Youngbeck trying to get out of this one. 1-2. Check swing. Did she go? She did. So 1 run scores for Lomira on 3 hits and 1 left aboard. We head to the top of the second. Lions lead by 1.
Physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Schroff-Nagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of...
It'll be Lenny Carpenter to lead things off for Mayville here in the top half of the second inning. Lomira scored 1 on a Christian Texas leaguer that scored the runner from second base. Someone at home says, "You look cold, Cam."
Just a little. It's the Crocs.
Got to get the fuzzy ones.
I can't go that far. I can't go that far.
1-0 to Carpenter from Lily Christian. Right at the knees in the outside corner. It's 1-1. Again, Lomira living on that outside corner, what we've seen from almost every game this year. We'll have some updates in that after this half inning around the Flyway Conference in baseball and softball. Chased the high fastball, did Carpenter. It's 1-2 now. Got all kinds of stuff on JLS today. Now we're in Laconia for a pair of Laconia games, North Fond du Lac and Laconia softball, as well as Laconia and Mayville baseball. So we'll get an update for you on that one at home. 1-2. Got her to chase. All 4 outs so far for Lily Christian have been via the strikeout. So through an inning in the third, she's got 4 Ks.
An impressive start. Now if they can just get the offense to match.
Brings up Carly Selsing playing left field today. Christian splits the plate with the first pitch. It's 0-1. On deck, Bella Schabel in right field today. Christian gets the call from the dugout. The 0-1 pitch. Winds and fires from the circle outside corner. Another called strike. It's 0-2. Pretty good so far from Lily Christian. Seemingly finding the strike zone a little bit more than she did in that first inning. The 0-2, can she finish her off? She got her looking. 5 strikeouts already for Lily Christian. 2 looking, 3 swinging. She is effectively locked in.
I think that's a safe bet.
Yeah.
The Lions in today's game.
Outside corner yet again, picking it apart, absolutely.
And she's living on the block right now. She doesn't throw that first pitch ball to Lenny Carpenter. She was in territory of an immaculate inning. 0-2 now to Bella Schabel. The bottom of the order, and Allison Mookie waits on deck.
She could say she's taking them down to the river.
0-2, got her. 3 straight strikeouts. She strikes out the side on just 10 pitches. Lomira got the bats coming up through 1.5. It's 1-0 Lions after this on RP and JLS.
Family owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira. Each and every week, Len's Truck Center, Radio Plus Video Sports, in partnership with Jeff's live streams, salute a great Student Athlete of the Week. Congratulations to Decker from Mayville, our Student Athlete of the Week this week.
Right back up the middle with the infield in. It's going to get all the way through. It's going to score 2. It's a 2 RBI single for Paxton Decker. It's 6-4. And Mayville puts up a 4 spot in the bottom of the 5th.
Len's Truck Center, Radio Plus Video Sports, in partnership with Jeff's live streams, salute great student athletes.
I mean, well, you can't be down 4-1 into the 4th. Just kind of a belief factor, but I think just the speed that we have kind of put us, that's kind of like what it was our self-starter today, was getting guys to second base and then trusting guys that we can just make the right plays offensively. And
Lance Truck, we got the trucks at Lance Truck.
At Bernhardt Plumbing.
Back up, Tori Thomas. Pitching change, and a couple changes for Mayville. It'll be Lillian Mansueto in the circle now. At second base, it will be Janelle Youngbeck, and shuffling over to short is Megan Promersberger. First pitch from Mansueto. Swing and a miss from Thomas. 0-1. Mansueto, not a ton of gas on that.
Nice movement on that rise, though, there. But that off-speed definitely threw her for a loop for that first pitch.
That went up and away. 1-1. Mansueto just picking up pitching for the first time in her life. Never done it before. And I think something different. You know, that softball pitching, the way the motion is, and not such a natural feeling as well.
Much more natural motion than baseball, pitching, but I could. It's impressive that she's picking it up. You know, in high school, first time ever, and coming out here and pitching very well.
Fouled away, throwing strikes early. It's 1-2 between her and Tori Thomas. Thomas is part of that bottom of the order for Lomira that's been pretty good this year. Between her, Banky, and Gable. Her, Banky, Gable, Collies done a great job getting on base for this Lions team at the top of the order. 1-2. Hit everything. Missed everything, and they hit my Verus. But it's okay.
Tell Becky I might be a little chilly, but I certainly don't flinch.
I didn't that time. That was pretty good from me. Normally I'm moving out of the way. 2-2. Thomas sends that one right back where it came from. A base hit for Tori Thomas. Bring up the right fielder, Eleanor Collies. The left-hander. Lomira with a couple of left-handers in their lineup. Umpire had to get some more softballs from Addie Banky. Lions with the base runner in their first batter up after this inning, but last time ended up getting out with that. Collies lays down a bunt. It's a pretty good one. Coming in from third, throw on to first, not in time. And taking third base is Thomas, as nobody was covering.
Nobody home.
What smart base running right there by Lomira. I mean, that's about as good as it gets.
Wasted no time. That is excellent softball right there. If there are any young kids watching that right there, good bunt execution, beat the throw out, heads up base running, nobody home at third.
Maybe we're just going to have a conversation probably about bunt rotation after doing that. That's probably a conversation they're going to want to have. Don't think that that's probably a conversation that just needs to be talked about, what we're doing, why we rotate where and what reason that we rotate there. That should never probably. I mean, I can't say it should never happen because Thomas never stopped running. It looked like the entire time her plan was to go to third anyways. And it was a tough play for Carpenter to come in on it and get Collies at first with her speed. So now runners on the corners for the Lions with nobody out here in the bottom of the second. It'll bring up Addie Benke playing first base today. A lot of times we see her in the outfield when Haley Casberry is pitching because you'll see over at first base will be Lily Christian. So runners on the corners, and Benke watches one outside. Colley's going to slowly walk to second, try to entice a throw. Not coming. Suedo back to work in the 1-0 up. Whittick grabs that one. 2-0. Bottom of the order in the second baseman, Kennedy Gable, waits on deck. 2-0 pitch to Addie Benke. Benke attacks this one, pops it up. Ranging back to make the grab is Youngbeck, and thought about tagging over there, did Thomas. Stays put. I actually saw that the other day, Cam, in the Mayville baseball game. It was an infield pop-up that led to that became a sac fly. Softball, it's a little more prevalent. Tends to happen a little bit more because some of the infields are a little bit bigger than they should be. Baseball, you don't see that very often because that's 90 feet. That's a long ways to go. First pitch, way up. Wild pitch, but it came quickly off the backstop. Sliding underneath the tag at home was Thomas. It's 2-0. Just getting in there was Tori Thomas. She'll score on the wild pitch, and the runner will move to third.
We need to do a replay of the brushwork of the umpire there, man.
Oh,
that
good.
Was,
quick with it?
Quick with it.
The pitch wasn't coming, I would click it. The 1-0. Hit off the handle. Mansueto goes to first. They'll yield the run. It's 3-0. So an RBI. Gable does her job in the top of the order, and Gossner comes up. With 2 down, Trista Gossner steps in. Like short today. Hit a bunt single in her first at-bat. Corners are way in. No, into the dirt. Gossner can slap pitch. She can hit for power if she really wants to. Oh, yeah. Wow, Cam. You are right.
Quick with it, man.
That's like number one brushwork. Look at him put the helmet on, too. He knows we're talking about him. The 1-0 to Gossner from Mansueto. Splits the plate. 1-1.
It's the flick of the wrist.
Yeah. Just
quick, man.
Real quick. I respect it. It's probably the best brushwork I've seen all year. 3-0 lead for Lomira. Mansueto comes home to Gossner. Once again, splits the plate. 1-2 now. And Gossner just maybe not used to seeing a pitch that slow.
That off-speed stuff, if you're not used to it, it can be a little difficult, throw you for a loop, and she's doing a good job of keeping that ball low, catching the bottom of that zone.
The 1-2. And slaps that one to left field. She's going to round hard. She'll stop about halfway to second base and go back to first. Single for Trista Gossner, who's now 2 for 2 today, and brings up Brianna Free, who popped out to the pitcher, Janelle Youngbeck, in her first at-bat. Outfield playing way deep here in Lomira.
They must know something.
You know, Brianna said something to me before the game, and I jokingly messed around with her. She has not hit a ball in a game. She's got one hit in the games that I've been to. It's been a struggle this year for her. She had a pretty good weekend, she told me. But she said, you're here, so now I'm not going to hit today.
There we go. Blame it on you.
Yeah, I guess. Gossner picks up a stolen base. Inside corner, called strike. Nice pitch. That's a pitch you really can't do much with it. You got to turn on that thing quick. Otherwise, it's going to be a jam shot. 1-1. Gossner, the runner off of second base. The pitch to Brianna Free. Way up off the glove, and Gossner will move on to third base.
Lions not allowing anything. When you pass ball, they're advancing. I love to see it, being aggressive on the base path. 2-1 to count.
And sends it right back where it came from. It'll be an RBI single for Brianna Free. Lions lead 4-0. A 2-out single makes it 4-0. So Free does her job, sends it right back where it comes from. Nice ground ball, base hit. I'll bring up Isabel Westfall.
Lions being very productive so far in this game with 2 outs.
Yep.
I believe it was the same in the first inning as well.
It was a Lily Christian single. Scored a run. That one smoked on the ground. Going to be a tough play at short. Throw on to first just in time. Just barely got her over there, did Megan Promersberger. Gets that one all the way across the diamond right before Westfall beats it out. It's a 6-3 putout to end that half inning, but the damage was done. Lomira scores. 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 left aboard. Back after this on RP and JLF.
True craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhard Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhard Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Bottom of the order, Allison Mookie up here. It is 9-1-2 due up for Mayville Christian, ready to get back to work as she struck out the side in the second inning. Been a little bit since we've seen her. Had a pretty good break right there, did Lily Christian.
See how that affects her, breaks that rhythm.
First pitch to the center fielder. A little bit low, 1-0. Elsewhere in the Flyweight Conference and on RP and JLS, Laconia leads Mayville 4-2 in baseball, and Laconia leads North Fond du Lac 2-0 in softball. That one inside, 2-0. A couple of scores from around the area. Mayville actually took a 1-0 lead early in the baseball game. Finds himself down 4-2 at Taylor Park in Rosendale. William A. Taylor Park.
I thought it was William N.
Oh, William N. Maybe it is. I don't remember. The girls play at Tom Halfman Memorial Field. I do know that one.
There you go.
And we're at the Lomira Athletic Association today. 2-1 pitch, up and away, 3-1. Christian, after a commanding 10-pitch inning in the second, possibly losing the bottom of the order in Allison Mookie and a base runner for Mayville, which they haven't had since that first inning. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Runs it full. It's a nice pitch right at the knees. You take it, it's a strike. You swing at it, it's probably a ground ball or you miss.
Excellent pitch selection and hit her spot right on cue. See what she follows up with here.
Payoff pitch, fouled away, staying alive is Mookie behind at the plate. Haven't seen her this year. I know the first game that we did, I think she was injured or something was going on at that point. And I haven't seen much of Mayville softball at all this year. They're so busy around the area with all the other schools we got, whether it's CWC baseball and Laconia baseball. Gets a piece of that one again.
I think the one other time I was supposed to broadcast a Mayville game, it got rained out.
Yep, got rained out, yep. Christian gets the call from the dugout and will check her wristband. Payoff pitch one more time to Allison Mookie. Got her. That's now 7 straight strikeouts for Lily Christian.
All right. Hey Siri, what's the definition of groove?
I'm surprised my phone or your phone didn't go into the haze. I'm surprised actually. Brings up Janelle Youngbeck. Hit a cue shot to third base for a single her first time up. Watches one up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Struck out all 7 outs so far has Lily Christian. I mean, that just doesn't happen.
I want to say doesn't, but it's
very rare.
More common in softball,
Yep.
but still very rare nonetheless.
There's the first ball in play. That'll be an out for Mayville. Youngbeck rounds out the cable at second base. Quickly 2 down here for Lily Christian in the top of the third.
Sharing some of that load, not getting all the outs herself.
And that'll bring up Rosalind Selsing, one of those 7 strikeouts today so far for Lily Christian. First pitch to Selsing is a called strike. It's 0-1. Selsing put together an ugly swing in her first at-bat to strike out. 0-1 to Rosalind Selsing. Christian ready and comes home. Selsing flares one down that left field line. Foul ball. 0-2 now. Christian in the driver's seat in the circle so far today and in the driver's seat in this count as well. Got Selsing in an 0-2 hole with the catcher, Pearl Wittick, waiting on deck. The 0-2 pitch. Up and away. Just missed that one. 1-2 now.
Christian has done a phenomenal job thus far working ahead in that lineup, or ahead in that count, I guess I should say. We talk about that, it seems like every game we're at, baseball or softball, these high school kids especially, working ahead in that lineup, so very important.
That one in the dirt, 2-2. Yeah, I actually saw a master class of first pitch strikes from a kid from Campbell Sport. 22 first pitch strikes from him alone. Laconia as a lineup in their pitching staff had 22.
Wow.
The 2-2. Called strike 3. 8 strikeouts so far today for Lily Christian. They go down in order 9-1-2, 1-2-3 in the top half of the third inning. It'll be Lily Christian to lead things off for Lomira.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
You know, when the snow finally melts in Wisconsin, things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy.
Mansueto moves back to short. Megan Promersberger will enter the circle. 4-0 Lomira, bottom of 3. It'll be the pitcher, Lily Christian, to lead things off. And Trumpets plays here in Lomira. Timmy Trumpets. And Blast the Jack. And the way she's been swinging the bat, she could probably play this song all the time.
I'd love to see her just rope one here, deep center field, right over the camera.
And she does rope one. It's just through the infield, and Lenny Carpenter just kind of got out of the way of that one. It's a leadoff single for the pitcher, Lily Christian. That ball was smoked.
Waste no time, right down the line.
And a courtesy runner for the pitcher. It'll be McKenna Casper to come in and run again. And Haley Casperi steps in. She struck out in her first at-bat on a check, excuse me, swing, or as some would say in the baseball world, they called that a sword, put the sword away. Yeah. Half swing, check swing.
Won't say what I've heard it called.
Ugly?
Yeah, there you go.
That one hit down the right field line, hooking foul ball.
Wind certainly helped push it out foul, but man, if she gets a hold of another one, that thing is buried in the corner.
I just need a little bit more. Play the fade a little bit more. Hit it at the right fielder, then it might get to the line.
There you go.
Play the slice, as they say. That one up and away to Casperi, 1-1. Lomira in the heart of the order. It's 4-5-6 that's due up. Haley Casperi at the plate. Tori Thomas on deck. The 1-1 way up. Casper stays put.
Sorry for all the wind noise. That breeze blowing straight in at us here, picking up a little bit.
That one outside. 3-1. Yeah, it was blowing from left to right and getting blocked by the building here, but now it's coming straight in on us. Sun peeks its way through the clouds. Couldn't ask for a better day. The 3-1. Ball 4. Casperi draws the walk. It'll bring up Tori Thomas.
No outs, 2 on.
Thomas with great speed. We saw that when she went first to third on that bunt. So she's always a threat to lay one down. And Lomira, always a threat to play small ball under Coach Clark. Doesn't matter who's batting. She wants to move the runners over. And where they're at in the lineup, I think the only one you might not see lay one down is Christian. That one hit off the end of the bat. It's going to fall in front of the right fielder and behind the second baseman. It is a RBI single. It's 5-0. Casper scores, and it's 5-0 Lomira. It's a little bit of a flare, but it found its way down. Brings up Eleanor Collies, the left-hander.
That outfield playing back so deep. That ball kind of hit in no man's land, if you will.
And this infield is actually set up to be a youth baseball style infield. That ball gets to the backstop, and the runners will move up a base to second and third on the wild pitch. Collies bunted her way to a single in her last at-bat, the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Got the runs in, manufactured them some off last inning off the bunts here. Getting the bats on the ball this inning.
That ball's tailing away from the left fielder. It always looked like it was going to get down. It will. Collies stops at second. It's a 2 RBI double. It's 7-0. Just like that, Lomira getting things rolling here in this bottom of the third inning, Cam. Nobody out still.
I know we talked about the potential for this to be over in 3, and after that 2.5, we're like, well, man, I really don't know, but it may still happen here as they continue to pour it on.
Now 10 hits for Lomira, 7 runs so far. Been putting it together in this bottom of the third. That one up and away from Promersberger to Benke. 1-0. Benke flew out in her first at bat.
These girls want to put the bat on the ball. If it's close, they've got that green light.
Back-to-back 3-run innings for Lomira. Benke watches that one clip the bottom of the zone. It's 1-1. It's a nice pitch.
This time doing the damage with no outs on the board.
Everything's pretty much come with 2 outs for Lomira coming into this inning. The 1-1, Benke pops one up. Going to be a long run for Youngbeck. She'll get to it. Nice catch, runner tags, and moves to third. Nice play by Janelle Youngbeck over there at second base. Makes an over-the-shoulder grab, but the runner tags up. And we'll bring up
no
Kennedy Gable.
chance of getting her all the way across the field, having to throw across your body, turning that way.
The only chance you really have is if you're a left-hander in that situation. And it would have been tough to catch the ball if you were left-handed in that situation. First pitch to Gable. Called strike. It's 0-1. Kennedy Gable grounded out in her first at-bat. Colley's the runner just 60 feet away for Lomira. 0-1. Bounce in the dirt. Whittick grabs it, keeps it in front of her. Holds Colley's at third. 1-on. Lomira scored a couple runs on a pass ball. On some pass balls today. 2 to be exact. That one up and away. 2-1.
Catchers really get a workout when we see that a lot on teams that may have some more inexperienced pitchers. Those catchers really get a workout and do an excellent job getting after. Well, for most, I know if it was me down there having to get up and down out of that squat, there would be a lot more pass balls.
3-1 now to Kennedy Gable. That one missed up and away. Got to click that 50-minute mark of this game. The 3-1. Gable flies one foul down that right field line. It's now 3-2 between her and Megan Promersberger. Top of the order, and the left-handed slap-hitting Trissa Gossner waits on deck. That one's smoked to right. Right fielder comes in on it. It's going to fall in front of her. Gable going to keep running. She'll pick up an RBI double. It's 8-0. Ball just kind of hung up there, Cam. It looked like it was going to be right at the right fielder in Bella Schabel, but it just got blown straight in.
Mm-hmm. That wind doing some funky things with the ball out there in the outfield. Works out well for the Lions.
Top of the order, and Trissa Gossner up now as it's 8-0. And quick little pitching change. Youngbeck and Promersberger will flip. Youngbeck started this game so she can re-enter and pitch. Now Youngbeck, the most experienced pitcher in this lineup. Saw her a couple times last year, but Mayville had Allie Schwartz, a very good pitcher. So didn't see. That's one thing is in softball, Cam, I think you see is you don't see a ton of people that happens a lot that there's one pitcher that comes through that's got all 4 years locked up, and then you struggle in the pitching department because nobody's really gotten that varsity chance.
Mm-hmm. It's good. You love to see a 4-year player there, but if they're in that circle, the way softball tends to lend itself. So we got a stolen base here.
Seeing got Kurt saying liquid, I will agree it is liquid gold. Yeah, somebody was agreeing with our liquid gold statement. It's definitely smells fantastic here. That one right through there to Gossner, 1-1 now. Gossner has bunted her way to a single, and actually singled right about where the umpire's standing over towards third base. 1-1. She slaps that one foul in left field. 1-2 now. And a free waits on deck for Lomira. The 1-2 pitch to Trissa Gossner with one down. That one's up. 2-2. Evens it up. Mayville really messing around with that pitching staff. Seen 3 different pitchers already today, and the starter comes back in. The 2-2. Gossner hits one foul down the left field line. Let's see, she's trying to punch it there.
Pokes it way out there with that little half swing, just trying to place the ball.
Pretty much always going to be a double if she puts it there with her speed. Especially where the left fielder's playing. They will move Carly Selsing over a little bit towards the line. The 2-2. That one flied way up in the air. Mansueto into foul territory, makes the grab. 2 down. So that brings up Brianna Free. Kennedy Gable over at third base, just 60 feet away. Free, 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI today. That one up. 1-0.
The Lions can go on another 2-out rally here. Crank off a few more.
Catcher Westfall waits on deck. That one fouled back into the fence. Yeah. Look at that.
That's a great camera mountain job right there.
I'm telling you, man, the zip strips, it's going to be the
It's the new thing.
It's going to be the new thing. Picked them up from Fleet Farm. Can't find it at Fleet Farm. You don't need it. There's nowhere else you need to go. If you can't find it at Fleet Farm, you can't find it anywhere.
You can't find it at Fleet Farm. You probably don't need it.
Yep, exactly. Not a sponsor. No copyright.
Just a really cool store.
It's a good store. Really good store.
No Fleet Farms down in North Carolina, so I like it.
That one skied in the infield. Promersberger ranges over, had to go off her glove, and picking it up was Demita Wheeler, and Free is out. It'll be a 4-3 putout to end that half inning, and Lomira puts up a 4 spot. Another crooked number. It's 8-0 after 3.
You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's.
Welcome back here in Lomira. Top half of the 4th inning. It'll be Pearl Whittick, 3-4-5 due up for Mayville. Heart of the owner trying to get something going, down 8-0 after Lomira puts up a 4 spot in the bottom of the 3rd. Lily Christian has set down the Mayville lineup in order the last 2 times up in the 2nd and 3rd inning. First pitch to Whittick. She chases the high fastball. It's 0-1. That is not something you can swing at from Lily Christian because you are not going to get a piece of it. Too quick and too high.
Not a chance of catching up to that one.
The 0-1. Right back at Lily Christian. Whittick picks up a base hit. Gonna bring up Mansueto with nobody out and a runner on first base. Mansueto walked in her first at-bat, fell into a 1-2 hole and worked her way back and picked up a no-out walk. And she was stranded, and one of those people stranded on base for Mayville. First pitch too low to Mansueto, 1-0. Mayville at a point where they're just in their second time through the order. And Lomira almost 3 times through that, working on their third time through the order.
Well, and you're facing Lily Christian in a 3-up, 3-down repeating scenario. It takes a while to get all the way through that lineup.
Trying to get the Beagle to come over by me. Just want to say hi, man. The 2-0 from Christian. That one right at the knees to Mansueto. It's 2-1. That is a unhittable pitch. Turns into a lot of ground balls.
That's right.
2-1. Off the hands, it's foul. Picked up by Benke in foul territory. 2-2 now. Christian works her way back into this count and evens it up. Good battle between her and Mansueto today so far. The 2-2 pitch. Snap throw to first, not in time. Back safely is Whittick. That one missed outside. Runs the count full. Payoff pitch from Christian. Gets the call from Coach Clark in the dugout. Listens on her earpiece and checks the wristband. Comes home with the payoff pitch. Up and away, ball 4. Another walk for Mansueto. Nobody out. Mayville, 2 runners on. And brings up Megan Promersberger. Mayville got something going here in the top half of the 4th.
I can only think that the long downtime between innings and times for Lily Christian having to get up and move.
And hosed at third base. Westfall throws out the runner, Pearl Whittick, on the tag from Gossner. A much-needed first out for Lomira.
Much needed.
Pitch was a strike. Whittick gets thrown out, trying to steal third. But a stolen base for Mansueto. The 1 inside to Promersberger, 1-1. That one ran way inside on Christian. A pitch she's been trying to throw away. I don't even know if it's a setup pitch or what. She's missed there a couple times today. 1-1. Hit on the ground. Gossner comes up with it, throws on to first. Got to go to third. Mansueto will get there. Free keeps it in front of her. It's a 6-3 putout. And runner on third now for Lenny Carpenter. Good job by Mansueto there to freeze and wait for her chance to go to third base. So Carpenter struck out in her first at-bat. Part of the order where Christian struck out 7 straight. Giving up a little bit more contact now. Outside corner gets the call. It's 0-1. Westfall communicating with her pitcher back there.
Most trouble the Lions have been in here of giving up a run.
Had runners on second and third in that first inning, but that was with 2 outs, not with nobody out. They had a runner on first and second, and someone tries to steal a base. They get a good out there. Now an 0-2 count is Carpenter, and she flies that one out of play. Carpenter in an 0-2 hole. Struck out swinging in her first at-bat. And Selsing, the left fielder, waits for a chance on deck. 2 down, the 0-2 pitch. Bounce in the dirt. Westfall keeps it in front of her. That's a fantastic job behind the plate by Izzy Westfall.
So quick up out of that stance, charging the ball. Very few have gotten away from her today.
1-2, Mansueto just 60 feet away, trying to break that goose egg. Carpenter flies one into foul territory. Watch out, Cam. I thought you were going to be hopping for it. I thought you were going to move. You looked like you were ready to get it.
Nah.
I had one not even touch the netting. It came straight through right here, and I dropped it.
You would.
Yep. 1-2, change up, got her. First time we saw that pitch today from Lily Christian. Way out in front was Carpenter. Mayville strands a runner on third. Their best chance to score of the day through 4. Lions through 3.5. Lions lead 8-0. Back after this.
Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Izzy Westfall to lead things off for Lomira. Watches the first pitch strike from Janelle Youngbeck.
Get the pitch call in there from the dugout.
The 0-1 to Westfall. Skies one on the infield, man. Suedo ranges back. Going to be a tough play. She misses it. Westfall tries to go to 2. She's kind of caught in no man's land and gets back. Or no ladies' land? No girls' land? We'll bring up Lily Christian, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles today. A tale of 2 singles, a jam shot pop-up that fell, and a smoked ground ball to third. Led off last inning with a single. McKenna Casper, who ran for her, came around and scored. First pitch up from Youngbeck, 1-0. Westfall, the runner on first base. Lomira in the heart of the order. That ball is smoked to left field, but it's way up there. It'll be Mookie to range over and make the grab. Kind of just getting underneath that one, Cam.
Yeah, little underneath it. Got it high. Nice catch out there in left center field.
Mookie made a couple steps to the left. She was almost playing in left center field, expecting the pull out of Lily Christian. Casper will come up for Lomira. 0-for-1 with a walk today and a strikeout.
No doubt looking to get something happening here from the plate for her.
That one on the outside corner, a called strike, 1-0. Lomira after a leadoff single from Westfall and a pop-up from Christian. That one ripped into left center. Going to get down in front of Mookie. Westfall will go first to third. Kasperi will just keep running. It's a single and advancing on to throw to second base is Kasperi. Because I am an official scorer. No, Cam? You got nothing for me on that one?
I was trying to figure out what's going on here. We got a
pinch hitter.
Okay.
It'll be McKenna Casper to bat for Tori Thomas.
Kasperi was running over. She was just high-fiving over on third base. I thought something else was going on here.
Just giving Westfall a high five.
That's all it was.
Just wanted to give some high fives, man.
I was locked in. I wasn't even paying attention.
Pieced that one up. You know she pieced it up because the ball knuckled off the bat.
Uh-huh.
Gets no spin like that. That's when you know it's hit pretty well.
Very well. Middle of the ball.
Casper way late on that one. It's 0-1. Casper ran a couple times today for Lily Christian. Now comes in to swing for Tori Thomas. Hits that one off the hands. Nice catch over there. It's short. back safely as Kasperi, as Brommersberger didn't realize Kasperi was that far off the bag.
Falls back into second just in the nick of time.
That will bring up the left-handed Eleanor Collies. Bunted for a single. Doubled today. 2 for 2 in the day. Up and away. 1-0. Lions lead 8-0 after putting up a 3 spot in the second, a 4 spot in the third, and now in danger of not scoring a run for the first time today in an inning. Scored in every inning today so far. 2 down with runners on second and third for Eleanor Collies. That one up, 2-0. Another pinch hitter waiting on deck. It'll be, I believe Riley Warner will get in that bat. Collies were to get on base. 2-0. Youngbeck pumps in a strike. It's 2-1.
Good pitch there, catching that inside corner. Good rise ball.
Check on those scores throughout the area once again. That one fouled off. 2-2. The Spartans of Laconia lead the Mayville Cardinals in baseball 5-2, and the Orioles are down 10-0 to the Spartans of Laconia in softball. CWC and Hughesford underway now, Cam. 0-0.
0-0.
I saw something that I haven't seen in years out of the Hughesford Dodgeland Co-op on Saturday. A knuckleballer. And he pitched fantastic. The 2-2 popped up. Brommersberger ranging back. Finds it and snow cones it and makes the grab. So Mayville puts up a goose egg. Good defensive inning for the Cardinals in that one. We're through 4. It's 8-0.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the...
7-8-9 due up for Mayville. It's Carly Selsing to lead things off against Lily Christian, who stays out there. 9 strikeouts on the day for Lily Christian. Knocking on the door of double digits. First pitch to Selsing. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Temps dropping here a little bit, Lomira. Sun slightly peeking through the clouds. The 1-0. Chasing that high rise ball. It's so 1-1. That's a pitch that is swung at a lot in softball.
Very hard pitch to hit just from swing mechanics.
Paints the black in the outside corner, does Lily Christian. It's 1-2 now. Lions, no changes defensively. Everything stays the same for them. Thomas returns to the game and goes back to center field. Called, strike 3. Going down looking for the second time today, Carly Selsing. And that's the 10th K of the day for Lily Christian. 4 of them coming looking. The backwards K. It'll be 12 for 6.
A lot of movement on that stuff, freezing them right in the tracks.
Matty Groh will step in for Mayville. Get to see Grove this year. First pitch from Lily Christian. Just a little bit low, 1-0. Cam, I know you haven't seen a ton of softball yet this year.
Not a whole lot.
What do you think out of this Lomira team so far?
One of the stronger teams I've seen. You see exactly why Laconia, Lomira, and Campbellsport are up there at a tie at the top of the league. And having a chance to talk with Laconia coach after I was able to do one of their games, talk with him briefly before the game, and that was about what he said. You know, they expected those three to be up there at the top. He spoke very highly of Lomira and Campbellsport, and we know Lomira is a strong program. Laconia as well. They have been for years, but just from what I have seen so far, pitching-wise, the Lions are going to be tough to deal with.
They are tough to deal with. In the beginning of the year, when they played Mayville the first time, it was a pair of innings out of Haley Casperry, then a pair of innings out of Lillian Christian, and then a pair of innings out of Kennedy Gable. So 3 different pitchers in that game, and you don't see that a lot in softball. Now, you throw Casperry in there, a lefty, and you don't see a ton of lefties either in softball. So Lomira gets you a different look in the circle at all times. Grow with a good battle here since entering. The payoff pitch from Christian got her. Back-to-back strikeouts to start this inning for Lily Christian, and she's got 11 of them. In the bottom of the order, and Allison Mookie steps in. Mookie 0 for 1 on the day with what else but a strikeout?
No surprise there. Everybody getting their taste and share of those.
That one up. For Mayville, the only people that have not struck out today is Lily Mansueto, Janelle Youngbeck, and that's it.
Foul tip for strike one.
That one got me. I'm
awfully jumpy there, little fella.
I know. I'm nervous. Nervous. Get nervous.
Get nervous.
Yeah. Getting those Vietnam flashbacks from dropping the ball here in the first game of the season.
I just trust the fence is going to be a fence.
Yeah, I know. You never know, though. You know, that was actually back-to-back games, too, Cam. The Lomira baseball game. The next day, which was like 40 degrees, I decided to try to make an effort to catch one.
Ooh.
That one actually hit me in the hand. That one hurt.
That'll sting.
Yep. The 1-2, striking out the side for the second time today, Lily Christian. 12 strikeouts for her. They go down in order. It'll be Benke to lead things off for Lomira in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 8-9-1 due up for the Lions.
Cabin.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
It'll be Riley Warner stepping out of left field to get an at-bat. She'll bat for Addie Benke. 8-9-1 due up for Lomira. It'll be Warner. Then Kennedy Gable. And then Trista Gossner. The flex will come in and bat. Flex will hit for the DP. That's pretty easy. Pretty easy fix, right?
Easy to make those adjustments in the scorebook.
Yep. We are ready to go. Youngbeck back to work. That one up. Youngbeck, the opener today. And then Mayville went to two different pitchers, and then Youngbeck came back in.
Don't see that very often.
I actually saw it in the Lomira game this year. Gasperi re-entered after Lily Christian had a little bit of a struggle bus. 1-0. Warner gets down a good bunt. Youngbeck comes out of the circle, throws on to first. Nice rotation there from Mayville, and a great play. It's a 2-4 putout to start this half inning. That was a good play. I mean, that is something that I think goes unnoticed is bunt rotation in softball. It's a little bit different in baseball because you can get back to the bag as a first baser or first baseman. You can't get back to the bag in softball.
Not going to happen. Field's just too small.
Brings up the bottom of the order, and Kennedy Gable playing second base today. She smacks one right back up the middle. Long run for Mansueto. She won't get to it. A base hit for Kennedy Gable. And another base runner for Lomira, their 14th hit of the day. Brings up Trista Gossner. Gossner flown out, bunted for a single, and singled through the 5-6 hole. 2 for 3 on the day. Corner's always in for her. She's always a threat to lay down a bunt. And she will lay one down, and it's perfect, and they ain't getting her at first base. And going to 3 once again. Smart base running from Lomira. Gable just kept on running and finds her way at third base.
I feel like we've seen that play before.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Amen to that. Amen to that. You see the rotation there for the bunt. Entering, rounding second full speed. You know it's coming. Love the aggressive base running.
Because, I mean, the second they throw that ball to first, Lomira knows that they're getting 3.
Mm-hmm.
Gossner, the runner on first base, will probably be in motion on the pitch. She is. Ball's down, and she'll slowly trot her way into second base. 1-0. Gossner represents that winning run over there. Down and inside, 2-0 to Brianna Free. Free with an RBI single today. Other than that, she's flown out and grounded out. The 2-0. Popped up, out of play. You know, Cam here now. So Jeff's got his pet peeve about, you know, the icing and whatever. You know what my pet peeve is?
What's that?
Heads up.
Heads up.
Why look up?
Why look up so you can get smacked in the face?
The 2-1. In there for a strike to Free. It's 2-2. Right at the letters. That's a beautiful pitch from Janelle Youngbeck.
Well, I mean, even when you say duck, people still.
Yeah, I know.
I
know. But heads up is possibly the worst statement in the world. The 2-2. Sent right back up the middle off the glove. Free will beat it out. It's an RBI single again for Brianna Free. Good job by Youngbeck to even get a piece of that because that gets through the game's over.
Excellent job to knock it down there. You're absolutely right. Had that gone through, gotten past her, that's quickly ball game. Perhaps delaying the inevitable, but.
Yeah. One down. Westfall will step in, sends it right back up the middle, and that will do it. Gossner trots her way home. Should be the 10-run rule, and that's it. Lomira wins this one in 5. 10-0 short break, and we'll come back after this with a recap.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in every.
Back here in the postgame show on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. A short little recap here from Lomira because we got a busy week ahead of us on JLS and RP. Lions win this one 10-0 in 5 via the run rule. They do their job once again. It was Isabel Westphal with a walk-off single in the bottom of the 5th. Tomorrow we got today we had Mayville Laconia baseball as well as North Fond du Lac Laconia baseball, Mayville Lomira softball. Tomorrow we got Laconia and Mayville on Thursday. Is Dodgeland and Houstonsport at CWC on Thursday, and then Amro at Lomira. I'll be there for that one. That should be a good one on Thursday. Friday, baseball. It'll be Random Lake and North Fond du Lac / Oakfield. Saw that Random Lake team last week. They're a very good team. They put a 10-7 victory over Lomira. Big 2-run shot in that one for Random Lake. As well as Laconia at CWC baseball, and then Chilton at Oakfield softball. That should be a good one as well. Two teams in the lower division, but that are very good programs for softball. I want to thank Cam for coming out and helping me once again. I'm not switching to your camera, Cam. I have it unplugged already, so you can't do anything to me. Ha, ha, ha. So, final score here for Lomira, 10-0. As we always do on Jeff's live streams, we like to wrap things up with a prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for a fantastic day for softball here in Lomira at the Lomira Athletic Association. I want to thank you for no major injuries once again, and any bumps and bruises to heal the players with your healing hand. Make sure everyone gets home safely. In your name we pray, amen. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller from the Lomira Athletic Association alongside Cameron Hatcher. I want to say thank you, God bless, and have a great night. We will see you Thursday for Lomira baseball against Amro, a flyweight conference matchup.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal, Oil, and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.